Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Prepared or P3D. I'd just like to wish you all and hope you all had a very Merry Christmas, and I hope you're looking forward to the new year because, by God, I very much doubt that this year could get worse. Aviation wise though, this year has been great. We've had some fantastic new additions to the flight simming community. Of course, I have been keeping track of the pmdg 747 V3 and yes, I am so gonna get that. Quality Wing 787 now in beta testing. Yes, I'm getting that too. It's just, this is going to be, I believe 2017 is going to be the year for flight simming, especially new aircraft, new content. A couple differences you may actually notice in the recording today. I actually have swapped out microphones if you hear a different mic quality. This is no longer the Blue Snowball, this is the Blue Yeti. So whether you hear a difference, I've not actually tested with it yet, but we'll have to wait and see. So a little bit of information about today's flight. Well, where are we? Well, today we are FDB7. We're obviously at Dubai International, and today we're going to be flying out to Doha. Now you'll remember the taxi to get Doha from my Qatari video where we flew down to Sydney, and I was actually going to take the Qatari 777 out again, but we're going to take Fly Dubai because Fly Dubai is an aircraft that we haven't seen on the channel yet. Plus, I do want to try out a few little things that I picked up for Christmas. Now, one of those things that I picked up for Christmas are Cetic throttles. Now, a lot of you probably know I already have Cetic throttles, so what makes these throttles different? Well, there's a guy, a little company based down in England that make 737 replica models, and I will do a review on them. They do have some positives, and of course, along with positives, I'm afraid there are some negatives that come with it. A review will be coming of these soon, so if you are interested in getting a pair for yourself, I will be making a review soon, and all the information will be in the description below. Look out for that this January. But basically what it is it's a flat lever, shaped like a 737 flat lever, two 737 throttles with reversers, and a 737 speed brake. So that is, they just look aesthetically pleasing. So I've got the flight plan right here. Weather on this flight plan is looking pretty good. No rain or anything. The only thing I can see here is a little bit of haze, which you can sort of see around us actually now, just a bit of haze. Nothing of serious note, and the winds, they look fine. Obviously we're in the pmdg 737, and of course we are on the Vatsim network, when aren't we? But that's all I have to say for the intro. We'll get everything set up and let's hop onto the flight deck. Okay, and welcome back to the pmdg flight deck. And we're again sitting on the ground at Dubai. Stand Echo 29er is where we are, or E29. This is, I would imagine from what I can see on my flight radar, the Fly Dubai terminal. So I was a bit confused because this is mainly freight aircraft. You can see the freight terminals down here, but I guess we'll just follow what the flight radar is telling us. If we switch over to the overhead panel here, we'll set a few things up just for later on. We'll start down with our light panel down here. Now we're going to want to bring our low light on and our wheel well on. We'll leave the wing light off and we'll keep position on steady. These start switches should both be off, and the ignition should be set to ignition right. Taxi lights and landing lights, of course, all off, and all of our fuel pumps are in the off position. Power positions, well, APU is not on and the engines are not running. We do have ground power connected, as you can see here. Moving over to the chime, we'll put the chime on and set fasten seatbelts to auto. And the emergency lights can be armed, guard down, and the closed position. Over here, our pressurization panel, what we'll do is we'll put our cruise altitude in, 24,000 feet for today. And we'll set the pressurization, we'll take the APU off right now, we'll set the isolation valve to auto, put the packs onto auto, and the recirc fans onto auto. It is pretty hot outside, so gonna just give a nice cool breeze, like so. Anti-ice, well obviously we're not going to need the anti-ice today while we're running on the ground, but we'll bring the probe heats off and we'll bring the window heats off. anyway. On, sorry. And we'll align the irises and set them to nav. We can leave the dome light off. It's not required right now, and you can see our master caution has been extinguished. While the iris is loading in, what we'll do is we'll close the doors for our cargo to stop that bloody thing from beeping. I honestly just does really make an annoying sound after a while. GSX, you're a great add-on, but that noise is going to be the literal death of me. It appears the doors are not cooperating today. Let's have a look, let's make sure I actually shut them. No, I didn't. But I did now. Okay, hopefully we should see them close. There we go, fantastic. Right, well, while we're waiting for the IRS, God, it's been a long holiday, to align, let's tune in to the ATIS for Dubai and have a listen, shall we?
Degrees, 8 kilometers, no significant clouds, temperature 36, dew point 18, QNH 101, no 6, device ATC that you copied information, Charlie, assist Dubai International Airport, information, Charlie, at time 1000, expect ILS approach. Arrival runway 30 left, departure runway 30 right, wind 310, 6 knots.
It appears there was some confliction there. That's fine. Okay, right, we'll lower the yoke just so we can see our FMC. Let's go ahead and cozy up to the FMC. Right, so today we are at Dubai, so Oscar Mike Delta Bravo, and we are Echo to Niner, and we'll go ahead and set the IRS position GPS left, and that should load in. Obviously this isn't a real 737, so the IRSs don't take as long to load, just for simplicity. Right. And I believe this is our route here, so we'll execute that, and as you heard from the ATC, runway 30 right for departure. We'll put in our flight number as well, where we'll fly Dubai 7, like so. And you can see our first waypoint is Sitat, and if we go into departures, select 30 right, and we go along to it, we can see the only departure on that waypoint is Sitat to Foxtrot departure. So what we're going to do is we're going to give ATC a call. Now if you've watched my channel for a while, you know that I always like to get my clearance early. You know I like to get my clearance early just because it means the route's already complete, and when I want to push back, I can push back much quicker. So what we're going to do now is we're going to give ATC a quick chat. So let's come up here and we'll call up ground. Okay, so we're tuned in. Let's give ATC a little call after he talks to the Emirates.
Emirates 399er, taxi holding flight 13 Alpha runway 30 right, taxi via Whiskey Zulu and Kilo 10, hold short runway 30 left.
Yes, it's just giving taxi instructions.
Taxi to only on runway 30 right via Mike 13 Alpha via Whiskey Zulu Kilo holding short 30 left, Emirates 399er.
Ground to Emirates 389 with you stand out for 6, clearance to Bali.
Emirates 389er Dubai ground, hello, information Charlie is current, you're cleared to your destination on an Ambix 3 Foxtrot departure. Climb initially 4,000 feet and your squawk is 0523.
Typically Bali on the
It
Ambix
was
3
only 2
Foxtrot
people when
departure,
I
climb
first
initially
joined, but it
ground
looks
to
like we've went up to
4,000 feet,
6.
squawk is 0523 Emirates 389er.
Emirates 389er rebat is correct, Dubai QNH 1016, call ready for push and start.
Roger 1016 and we'll Emirates 389er.
Dubai ground, very good afternoon to you, Starfly Dubai 7 radio check please.
Divided by 7, readability is 5.
Cover that, readability 5 and flight by 7, stand Echo 29er aircraft type Boeing 737. We have information Charlie on board with QNH of 1016, requesting IFR clearance to Doha as filed.
Divided by 7, divided by hello, you're clear to your destination on a CITAS 3 Foxtrot departure. Climb initially 4,000 feet and your squawk is 0501.
Copy that. Cleared to Doha, Foxtrot departure, climb initially 4,000 feet and squawk 0501, fly by 7.
Divided by 7, readback is correct. Calling ready for push and start.
And we'll call ready, fly by 7. Okay, so that is us with our clearance. We can now enter the departure and activate the route. What I'll do is I'll take my flight plan and I'll just put it back next to my ground charts, and we can go over to the MCP and set altitude to 4,000, like so. Right, so now that we've put that in, what we'll do is we'll go over to the pref initialization page, and we'll take in fact, I don't think I've actually set up fuel. Give me 1 second, let me just reset fuel. Okay, and we're back.
Emirates 625, taxi hold point Mike 13 Alpha runway 30 right, taxi via Zulu, Lima 4 and Mike.
Cost index 30. Transition level, I believe.
Holding point Mike
Emirates is
1 via
5,000,
Zulu,
not
then
sure
Lima,
though.
or then Mike.
Cruise altitude,
65.
24,000 feet today, and let me just get my weather information up from Active Sky. There it is. Okay, so our cruise winds expected is 240 at
Emirates
58.
389er, hold position, aircraft taxiing from your right.
Okay, and we'll put that in, and expected temperatures
hold it
are
in
minus
between,
22. So we'll put that in. There we go, and we'll execute that. N1 limit, well, we're the 22 KD rate, and we're 39, I believe. No, wait, that's not right. No, wait, hold on. Oh, wait, no. It's 41. There we go. Okay, takeoff. Center of gravity and flaps set to 5. V1 133, VR 134, and V2 139.
Emirates 389, after the company 777 passes from your right to left, push and start is approved face east.
Okay, so that is the FMC setup. What we'll do, all over to RTO. And we'll now go outside and watch the boarding of passengers. Maybe we'll get a lucky view of some Emirates craft as well. And here under the hot Dubai afternoon sun, you can see our little shuttle bus with all the passengers coming along. As you can see, about 136 passengers roughly in that bus. As you can see now, they're all getting off to board our aircraft. Very nice bus. Also, you can get a really nice effect if you have a little look inside the bus, like that. A little nice windowy, shimmery effect there. I always thought looks quite nice. Where's our luggage? There it is. Luggage coming along now. Let's have a look. Is there any other Emirates craft? I can see one parked up at the terminal. Is there any more? All behind the tail will reveal all. Oh yeah, there is. There's one Emirates 777 I can see there. Let's have a little... I can't zoom in. Well, rest in peace. But you can see there's one there. There's one there. Is there any more? There's one there. And there's us. I don't know what he's waiting there for. I'm not actually tuned into ground anymore. Just wanted the peace and quiet for a second. He'd probably be tuned to tower anyway by now. Let's have a look at our luggage being put on. Now, like I said previous, we are carrying 136 people today per the flight plan. It's 130 adults and 6 children. on board the aircraft. Now, Flydubai, they recently had an accident earlier on this year, but until then I didn't really know much about Flydubai, but I really do like their livery. I think it looks very unique. It gives that really sort of modern, Middle Eastern sort of, it almost sort of gives me a European vibe almost, but I really do like the livery of these aircraft. I love the livery of Emirates as well though, because that's just, so let's watch the Emirates take off. You can see it's now on its takeoff roll. Let's see, this is going to be good. 777, what a mighty beast of an aircraft with the two massive G900 Rolls-Royce engines powering that thing, just powering that thing down the runway. And you can see GSX shouting at me because my rudders are acting up. Stop it, behave. Give them a good kick and that normally sorts them out. There she goes. Right by us. She getting it to take off? I don't actually know where it is she's going. Up there you go. And looks like a takeoff. Yeah, that'll work, I guess. I guess that's a, I don't know, that sort of looked a little bit weird. Didn't look like it was getting much altitude there. It might have just been my vision, and also looked like she had a tail strike there. I guess we'll never know unless we see that Emirates turn around, but away they go now into the hazy fog. Last of the bag's been put on, so let's jump onto the flight deck and start the APU. Okay, and you can see now that we're back on the flight deck. Stairs now moving away, pushback tugs there ready in position, ready to push us back. We're just waiting on the last couple late bags to be put on there. Let's start by putting on the APU. We'll draw fuel from the forward left fuel tank, and we'll now start the APU EGT rising. What we'll do while that's rising is we'll set VOR1, VOR2 and make sure the traffic's selected.
Emirates 39 contacted by tower on 118.750. Have a good flight. Bye bye.
And VOR1.
18750, thanks very much for Emirates right now.
There we go. What we'll do is we'll change our V speeds, which I believe were 139. We'll set as initial 139, and with a heading of 300. Trim of 531 we'll set as well. There we go. Okay, and we got APU on the bus yet? Okay, APU on the bus. And we'll select APU now. And to get ready, we'll leave the packs on just before we start because it's rather warm outside, so it'll be nice to our passengers today.
Emirates 625 contacted by tower on 118.750. Have a straight flight. Bye bye.
What about the tower? Emirates 625, good day.
Doors are, okay, our luggage guys pulled back, so we'll close the cargo doors like so, and we can actually remove all our ground connections as well, make it a little bit quieter. Okay, I believe we're ready, so let's call up for push and start clearance. At the background, Flydubai7 now ready for push and start.
Flydubai7, confirm your squawk 0501.
Stand by, Flydubai7. I forgot to set the squawk code, that was my fault. 0. Okay, confirming squawk set 0501, Flydubai7.
Flydubai7, push and start is approved. Face east, Dubai QNH 1016.
Copy, push start approved, face east QNH 1016, Flydubai7. Okay, so we're ready for push and start, so let's call up the tow truck. Okay, so we're now on the pushback. I guess we can start engines now. Okay, so packs coming off. APU bleeds coming on, bringing fuel pumps on, and anti-collision light, and we'll start ground. Okay, N2 rising, N1 rising, confirm oil pressure, extinguish the master caution. That's 2.0, 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, 2.4, 2.5. Fuel cutoff is on. Now I believe this will give us a straight pushback, however I'm not sure. We'll see. Right, yeah, everything's looking good up here. Right, nothing in our way, there's our marshaller. Fuel's set to continuous, ignition left, ground. And confirm N2 rising, N1 rising, oil pressure, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. See, yeah, I sort of figured it would be. So 2.3, 2.4, 2.5, fuel cut-in. Okay, so I guess here now just unlocking our gear, fuel switches in. Okay, confirm that's a good start.
We're about to begin the
2.
safety demonstration, and we need your attention while we take you through the safety equipment on board this Boeing
And
737-800. You'll find a
good start
safety
on
card in your
engine
seat
1.
pocket,
Okay,
indicating
set that
the
to off.
exit routes, oxygen
Bring engine
masks,
generators
and life
on, and
jackets.
we can shut down the APU.
It also shows the brace position you must adopt
And
if you hear
Gen 1,
brace,
Tron
brace.
1, bring the yaw dampers on.
There are
Packs
8
onto
emergency
auto.
exits, 2 doors at the rear of the cabin, 4 window exits in the center
bring
of the
tax lights
cabin,
and runway
and 2
turn-offs
doors at the front of
on.
the cabin. Floor level lighting will
the lights
guide
are
you
off.
to an exit. Please
And we'll
take
set
time to
flaps
locate
5.
your nearest exit, and remember that the nearest usable exit
Okay.
may be behind you.
I guess we
In the
can
unlikely
now
event of
call
having to
ground,
use an
for
escape slide,
taxi
leave
clearance.
all hand baggage on board.
And the way
Your
around,
seatbelt
apologies
is
for that
fastened,
pushback tug didn't seem to know what he
adjusted,
was doing. Nevertheless,
and
fly lights are ready
opened
for taxi.
like this. It should be loosely fastened.
Good by 7, that's not a problem.
when
Taxi
you are
hooking flight
seated,
November 9,
and
runway
must be
30 right,
securely
taxi by
fastened
Papa and
whenever
Papa
the
8.
seatbelt signs are on.
Copy taxi to runway
If there is a
30
failure
right,
of air
stop
supply,
November
oxygen
9
will
via
be
Papa and Papa 8,
provided.
flight by 7.
Masks like this will drop from the panels above your head.
Okay,
Remain seated
well before my
and pull a
pencil just
mask
falls off
towards
the
you.
desk, I'm
This
going
will
to try and
start
awkwardly
the flow
catch it.
of
There we go.
oxygen.
Let's
Place the mask
get
over your nose
our
and
charts
mouth
out.
and breathe normally.
Right. Where are my charts? There
The
they are.
elastic strap
Righty
is
ho,
used
let's
to
have a
hold
look
it in
then.
place
So November
and
9
can be adjusted.
is there.
Remember to put on your
Fine.
own mask before helping others with theirs. A life jacket is stowed in the panel above your head, or if you're seated in the front row, under your seat. In the event of landing on water, and only when instructed to do so by the cabin crew, remove it from its stowage and place it over your head.
So ladies and gentlemen, now we're just going to taxi out,
Pass the
so enjoy
tapes
taxi,
around your waist
from
and
the holding
fasten them
point,
securely.
sorry, gate to
Do
runway.
not inflate the life jacket inside the aircraft. When you are outside the aircraft, inflate your life jacket by pulling the red toggle. If the life jacket fails to inflate or needs topping up, blow into this tube. There is a light for attracting attention. Remember, do not inflate your life jacket until you are outside the aircraft. We also carry life cots for babies and life jackets for infants. Please now ensure that your seatbelt is securely fastened. Your seat is in the upright position and your tray table is stowed. Once again, mobile phones must remain switched off for the duration of the flight. And smoking on board this aircraft is forbidden at all times. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, right, so let's talk to Tower. Dubai Tower, a very good afternoon to you, Surfer. Dubai holding short, runway 30 right.
Runway 7, Dubai Tower, hello, very good morning. Runway 30 right, line up wait.
Runway 30 right, line up white, followed by 7. Right, let's taxi on, we'll turn the landing lights on, and taxi light can come off. We're getting traffic warnings. I believe there is traffic just landed and right in front of us on runway 30 left. Although I can't tell, I think it's Aeroflot. Might be wrong. Right, so let's pull on to runway 30 right. Now, this takeoff will be a funny one. Let's see if the rudder tries to act on.
Runway 7, wind 30 at 6 knots, runway 30 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway 30 right, clear for takeoff, so by 7. I don't know if it's Sky Dubai or if it's Fly Dubai. That's really confusing me. I'm going to have to look that up. Right, so throttles, 50%. And stable, Toga. Okay, and first set, differential brakes, definitely not. Okay. 80 knots.
V1.
And that's V1.
V1.
And rotate.
V2.
And that's positive for the climb, gear up. Okay, gears up, lights off, gear off, the brake off. Continue climb, now passing 1,000 feet, flaps 1.
Sky Dubai, Monday 580, V1 Unicorn 122, decimal 8, that's right, goodbye.
No further ATC, Unicom 122 decimal 8, thank you for the ATC, bye, Sky Dubai 7. Okay. And if we now look outside, we can see Dubai. Let's just turn on the autopilot and turn that to there, and flaps up. There's a cruise ship. Interesting. 32 degrees. Wow. That is definitely something. Alright, so we'll go speed intervention. We'll speed her up to 245. How about that? Now passing 3,000 feet, and we can change our heading bug all the way up to 24,000. No ATC in the way to slow us down. Right, almost there. There we go. Okay. Right, let's bring this yoke down quickly. Menu, FMC, progress page. Okay, 41 nautical miles, top climb. This is quite a short flight, but there's Dubai, you can see off to the sides and giving us huge frame rate. Well, that's not to worry. Okay, we seem to be set fairly well into the climb. Apart from bringing that to strobe, we remembered everything this time, which is pretty good. Let's go take a look outside the aircraft, shall we? Well, you can see now beautiful Dubai scenery in the background. You can see the Burj Khalifa sticking out over all else, and I believe this is going to be our screenshot right here for the flight. Let's just put it, oh, wrong button. Let's just put it right there. That is going to be one hell of a screenshot, let me tell you that right now. But yes, you can see Dubai in the background, and our Fly Dubai powering through, I like this new word I've got, powering through the mist to get to Doha. You can see our two pilots up there. But I will leave you with the montage of the flight as always, and I will see you on the descent into Doha. Okay, and we're back now on the descent and approach actually into Doha, passing for 8,000 feet. What we're going to do is bring landing lights on in preparation for our arrival. You can't really see much out the windows, I'm afraid. It is a bit hazy. Visibility at Doha International is quite low. You can see the... I'm actually going to try and speed this up now because I've just noticed how close we are. What you might have to do is... So I was so concentrated in reading my charts and I just started recording again. I didn't notice how high we were. Problem. Right, what we'll do is we'll lip around to a heading of 200 and we'll give ourselves a little bit extra breathing space, as it were. Yes, but anyway, we're on the descent now into Doha. It's been a very uneventful flight, and as you can see, a very short one. Indeed, it doesn't take long at all to do this flight. It is one of the most made trips across, I don't even know what sea this is. It shows you how good I am at geography. I'm not going to try and embarrass myself. Yeah, I think I know what it is, but I'm not going to say it because if I'm wrong, it's going to look stupid. Right, so now at 5,000 feet, I tell you what, let's set the QNH 1016 again. Speed brakes are out in full force, auto brakes set to 2, and bring this down to 10. Not going to be able to see the airport until we're close on the approach, and we can take the anti-ice off now, I'm sure. I mean, it is 31 degrees outside. So yeah, while we're on this descent and we're just making some final preparations, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about the Twitch live streams. Now, these Twitch live streams will be coming back in January. So make sure you look in. I'll leave a link to all of my stream stuff in chat below, just in case you want to go and check it out. So I will be doing live streams on that again very, very soon. So please, it would mean a lot if you guys could go and look that out. It's basically what we're doing here practically. I mean, it's not much different. Okay, I can see now. Gonna loop around. Yeah, but go check out my Twitch chat. It's pretty fun. We do a lot of crazy stuff on there. Okay, we're on the descent path now. That should fix us, and I can see the water, which is good. Right. What I'm actually going to do now is going to wait until we level out at 2000. Actually, I was trying to figure out if it'd be a good time to arm. I can actually see
2500.
Right. That'll do. And bring that down to 20. And VOR localizer will arm. Okay. We're set up. We're holding here. We'll just now decrease speed to 20. We'll take speed brakes off, like so. What else do we need to do? Okay, intercept heading. That's fine. Okay, so we've shaved about 4,000, 3,000 feet off our height by just doing that little circle there. However, this visibility is quite triggering, to be honest. So it's okay. We'll be able to put up with it. Okay. Yeah, so Twitch streams, basically what you see here, us doing flights, you get to see my beautiful face on a face cam, and if that interests you, well then, that's kind of creepy, but I don't have a problem with whatever, you know. So, come along to that. Another thing I want to bring up, the St Andrews live streams, YouTube videos, where are they? This isn't the St Andrews stream, and you're right, it's not. They're still in processing. One of the videos I'm having a bit of trouble with getting uploaded, so that's what's clogging the thing up. Plus it was Christmas time, so I had to take a break. But once that's all sorted out, they will be returning to your screens very soon. In the next couple of weeks probably, because I am going to set my Twitch stream up. Plus I do have some school stuff coming up in the next couple of weeks. That may clog up 100 subscribers, another thing that's going to be coming up soon. We're at 97 right now at the time of this recording, which was a big jump from 74 the week before. So thank you all, hello to all you new people that are just tuning in now for the first time or so. If you enjoy flight sim stuff, then you're welcome here, because that's pretty much all we're doing. Maybe some armor stuff in the upcoming couple of weeks. A lot of drama actually now revolving around viewer captured armor free life, and I'll explain a little bit about it in a second. Okay, decrease speed, set flaps 1. Okay, I'm actually hit hard on the speed brake now because I just want to decrease the speed right down. Yeah, but we've been having a bit of issues with the Armour Free Life community recently, in recent days. So some of you may know Zanaza, who was the community owner for a long period of time over the past couple of years, has left A3L to develop A3PL, which is Armour Free Project Life, not to be confused with A3L, which is Armour Free Life or Life Studios. Now, on Christmas Day, Armour Free Project Life, or more specifically Zanaza and Caden, who you know is the other owner, took the A3L domain and gave it to them, set flaps 2. Now, obviously, that means whenever a member of the A3L community wants to go on to the Armour Free website, they would be directed to the Armour Free Project Life website. Now, of course, Armour Free Project Life is the community with the $30 paywall that you have to pay $30 to get into, which is a little bit shifty in my opinion. That's not something I'd be happy with doing right now, especially in an early phase of a community, and that would seem like a really serious investment for what is apparently just this new community. So that angered quite a few people. What they did then is they shut down A3L's TeamSpeak. So A3L no longer has TeamSpeak. Luckily A3L has backups of all this stuff, so they're working on getting all their stuff back from what I hear. But obviously it's taking time because they have to get DDoS protection and all the stuff that comes with it. So that's what's happening with all that stuff right now. It is a bit of drama, something that the Armour Free communities are very used to. Drama is what Armour Free communities seem to live and breathe nowadays, unfortunately. Right, diamonds descending, bring it in now, flops 10. Okay. Bit surprised we're not crossing this diamond sooner. Okay, there we are, and we'll drop gear. Bring speed right down. I'm actually going to bring up monitor here just so we can see. Okay. What's that? Flaps, we're at flaps 30, okay. Speed now slowly decreasing. Winds, no available data yet on winds, but we're going to stick it at 140 just in case we're experiencing headwind. Appears that we just had to save there, that's fine. Okay, so flaps are, I'll bring it now fully extended, ready for landing. HUD screen's up, I'll just reset to my position. Okay, ready to disconnect auto throttle, ready to disconnect autopilot. I have no visual contact with the ground. I cannot see. This is gonna be
1,000.
I generally can't see anything out the window. I'm going to engage second autopilot for now. Can anyone see the ground? Okay, we're gonna, at the last minute, I'm now changing this to an auto landing because I generally cannot see anything in front of me other than that. Bit of a shame. This isn't the worst visibility I've ever seen, but I definitely can't see too far in front of me, I'm afraid. I believe that might actually be the runway there. In fact, we might be able to do this. Hold on. As I constantly switch. Okay, yeah, that's it there. Right. Okay. Bring it back over now. Oh, shut up. Okay. Okay.
50, 30, 20, 10.
Okay, and gentle flare. Floating a bit off centre. And we're down. Reversers. Oh. Skidding a bit there. Lights flickering on and off a bit. Okay, disarm reversers. Okay, manual braking. Don't know what's going on with the lights. It's a bit weird. Okay, and we'll take next high-speed exit. Bring flaps up. Like so. disarm, brakes. Where's the exits? I believe that's an exit there, which is good. We'll take this out. I might have improperly layered something in my scenery library. I'll have to take a look at that. Same, right, we'll pull off here. Wing landing lights off, taxi light can come on, like so. Okay, flight director can come off. Okay. And that is us vacated if my throttles want to cooperate. Okay, right, we're fully vacated, we're going 3-4 right. What I'll do now is it's a bit of a long taxi, so I'll cut to me at the gate, so I'll see you at the gate. Okay, and we're now parked up at the gate. Sorry for that little bit of an Oxford taxi there. That was a little bit awkward just because of my rudder pedals acting up once again, making it hard for me to taxi in. Also, I noticed on the taxi in I didn't turn my start switches on to what's the word, continuous on landing, so for that I apologise. Right, open isolation valve, APU blades can come on, recirc fans can stay on, probe heats can come on, window heats can come off, hydraulics can come off, and fuel pumps can come off. Ground power can come on, APU can come off, and let's open the doors. So that's front two entrances and the cargo, like so, and we'll turn these off too. Extinguish master caution and do a check, and looks like everything is set. Okay, let's go have a little look on the outside of the aircraft and watch the deboarding. Well, here you can see us now parked up at Doha International, the ground crew now getting the bags off the aircraft. The bus, same yellow bus, has drove all the way from Dubai to Doha just to get the passengers off, and we've nicked what looks like Virgin Blue's ground power unit. That is very neat. Not a great job on the parking according to GSX, but let's do a little bit of an inspection for ourselves. Yeah, we parked far too back and parked off centre a little bit, thank you rudder. Right, you can see the bus now opening its doors to let all the passengers get on. This is, if you haven't seen a Taxi to the Gates Doha, it's very nice scenery. I would highly recommend getting it, because all the passengers getting off this flight love it, just because you can actually enter the terminals. So, you know, you can't deny that they really enjoy it. But that's all I have to say for today's flight, folks. I'll see you later on. I hope you enjoyed this flight. If you did, like, comment and subscribe. Leave your flight request below in the Google form. You can fill that out. Everything you could need is in the description, so make sure to have a read for all your links that you so desire. Anyway, that's all for me. I'll catch you in the next flight and see you later.